What's happening, Hoodlum gang? Thank y'all once again for tapping in with your friend from that big old chunky end. Before we get started, I want y'all to do me a quick favor. Hit that like if you like. Hit that subscribe if you want to become a part of the Hoodlum gang. Go on over to IG and follow me at Hoodie from the Hood. And leave me a comment down below. Even you weirdos, y'all helping the algorithm in the channel with the nonsense that y'all be talking about. Now, before I slide into my job, man, I figured I'd give y'all a little story. You know what I mean? And this took place in 2007. I can't quite remember. It could have been the summer. I probably have bet my last dollar was the summer, but I don't know for sure. But anyways, this is the time when the homie almost got chipped. Now, when I mean chipped, I mean he almost got his head blown off, homie. But we'll get to that. So this is I don't know what night it was, but it was nighttime, and I think we had some weed and we was trying to smoke a blunt. This was already like maybe 9 o'clock or something like that, or right before 9 o'clock. And we like, man, we chilling on the 9, which is 4-9, and we get the bright idea to try to go get a Swisher before the gas station closed. Now, we don't really know what time the gas station closed. Sometimes they close at different times. And the gas station is located on 47th and Market. So it's not that far of a walk from 49th to 47th and Market. So we like, all right, let's go get a Swisher and blow one. And then everybody gonna go their separate ways, do what they doing. So we walk down the 47, and it's me, the homie Crafty, which that wasn't his name at the time, but the homie Crafty, if you know, you know. And for sure 2 other homies. I don't know if it was more than that, but I know 2 of the other homies that was there pretty much faded off into the sunset. They don't come around no more, don't, you know what I mean? But 2007, they was kind of regular faces. So we go down there, we get down there, and everything is closed. Now, once you get to 47th and Guyman right there, you can see that the gas station is closed. But for some reason, we still cross the street and walk over by where the donut shop is. So there's a little plaza right there. It's a taco shop, cricket store, the donut shop, the bakery, Rodeo's, a grocery store, and now Joe's Wings, which at the time it had just changed. It might have been empty because it used to be a Chinese spot for a long time, but then it ended up being like New York Giant Pizza or something for like a year or 2. Then it closed down for about a year or 2. Then Joe's came or something like that while I was in the pen. But so we go over there by the donut shop. I actually got a video right there on my channel. It's like early in the morning when me and the homies are standing right there. But anyways, so we standing by the donut shop. The gas station, we already knew it was closed. For some reason, we standing there shooting this shit like, damn, what we gonna do? What you about to do? Oh, man, I'm about to go this way, whatever. So we doing that. We happen to see a homie walking. I think he was coming back from like 41, like the 41 area, 41st Street. But he's walking, and we see him, and he crossed the street and come over there. Now, when we see this dude, we standing there talking to him, and that's a good thing though that he came when he came, because yeah. So anyways, we talking to the homie. He don't got no weed, but he got a Swisher. This is what we came down here for. So we like, oh, we cracking. So I think we stood there and rolled the blunt. And the homie was like, because he was going to Harley Street. He like, let's go smoke it on Harley. You know, it's his Swisher, my weed. So We like, nah, let's smoke it right here. He like, come on, let's just go to Harley real fast. There's probably some homies up there. So we like, all right, we're gonna go to Harley. But before we even start walking, a car rolled by. It's like one of them little, I'm looking at one right now, like a little, I don't know, like a little Jeep or something. I don't know. It was gray, I remember that. It had tinted windows. So they had came up 47th and they was turning on Market Street about to go west, like towards 45th and 42nd and all that. So when they riding by, the homie just started chunking it up at the car because he seen a car full of niggas. I don't know if he thought they was homies. I don't know if he knew they was enemies, and he just, I don't know. He started banging on them niggas. They start banging back. I don't know if they was over there looking to slide on the homies or if they was just passing through and it just happened like that. So when he banged, you know, we all start banging on the car. So all of a sudden you see chunky L's coming out the window, B's and CK's. It's about 4 niggas in the car. And they throwing all this shit up out the window, so we get to banging back. So I see him go down. So we like, man, come on, let's go to Harley. Now, for some reason, we don't got no blower. This was very uncharacteristic of me, especially in the homie Crafty, especially at that time. I had already been shot a year prior at this time. So I see him going down towards 45th where Choice is. And I see them getting in the turning lane, like that left lane. So they gonna bust a U-turn and come back. But they still, you know, they had just started merging into that left lane. So we crossed the street. We walking through the gas station. Now, this is how ignorant we was, homie. Because we know they coming back. We don't got nothing on us, and we still lollygagging, homie. Like, there's absolutely no pep in our step, no rush, no nothing. Not only that, there's a wall right there at the gas station, and then on the other side is a dirt field. This is across the street from the Legion. The Legion is a place where the older people get together and have a good old time. You probably heard about them, you know, talking about the Legion in the kitchen when they was having a good old time. You know, that's where they go. It's a little shindig for older people. But anyways, so it's all dirt right there. Usually people will park their car across the street right there when the Legion is open, but the Legion wasn't open this night. So it probably wasn't a Friday or a Saturday. But that brick wall right there, I get the bright idea. I had a spray can. I don't know why the fuck I had the spray can. We just went down, you know, we used to do shit like that. We finna walk to the store and we gonna hit up on the way. So I get the bright idea to strike the wall up, knowing these niggas is coming back. Just no fucks given, homie. So I hit up a fat ass NHC on the wall. And you know, no disrespect to my Damu subscribers, but you know, we banking. So I hit up a fat ass BK on the wall. And right as I'm crossing the B out, the car pulled back up. And they like, nigga, what's bracking? And as soon as they say that, the homie like get aggressive and step towards the car. You know what I mean? Like he on the sidewalk right there. As a matter of fact, he said they coming. Right when I got done, he was like, they coming. So he's standing right there on the sidewalk. They say, what's bracking? He say, nigga, what's cracking? And he walk up to the car and they blow. Nigga, something chunky, bro. Boom! When they do that, nigga, like, it seemed like everything went silent, homie. Like, you could probably hear a pin drop, homie. Everybody dropped to the ground. And, they just drove away from the curb. Like these niggas was professional assassins, homie. Like, I'm not even lying. Like, they drove away like they just pulled up in front of the school and let their kid out. And then they just drove off like that. Like, that's how easy it was. So when they drive off, the homie, he bounce up like, cuz, his eyes big than a motherfucker. We like, what's up, cuz? You straight? We run over there. He like, I'm hood. I'm like, you sure we checking, cuz? He like, I'm straight. So we like, damn, cuz. So we like, nigga, we finna get up out of here. So the homie, he still want, I ain't gonna say that homie name because he a snitch. But cuz was like, so y'all ain't trying to smoke that blunt? Like, he wanted us to still go to Harley Street and smoke that blunt. Like, nigga, fuck that. Like, this how retarded we all is. We standing there lollygagging. I stop, hit up the wall. We get busted on. He still want to go smoke the blunt. And then I'm like, fuck no, nigga, I'm finna go back to the 9. So I'm finna call reinforcements. So we go back across the street. And when we get back by the donut shop, there's this girl sitting in the car that just wasn't right there, homie. I couldn't tell if she was white or Mexican. I can't really remember. Probably Mexican, but you know some of them be looking white. And she was sitting in the car with her windows rolled up. And the homie ran up to the car and he was saying something like talking to her. I was like, man, is that bitch gonna give us a ride or not? So she was waiting for somebody or something. So we like, nigga, we out of here. We get on, me and the homie, and we get back to the 9. So while we on the 9, I'm telling this nigga Baby Ty, because I go to Cuz house. I'm telling Cuz, like, nigga, we just got busted on. He like, for real, what happened? So I'm telling Cuz, I call C Heck, and maybe he said he was on his way or whatever. He wasn't too far. I think they was on Craigie or whatever. So as I'm talking and telling this nigga, and I think Lil Tay was there too. Lil Tay, let me know if you was there. I think he was, cuz. But anyways, I'm telling these niggas a story, and then the homie, he come like 5-10 minutes after us, the homie that was talking to that girl. So I'm like, where was you at? And he was like, oh, I was talking to that girl. I just got her number. I'm like, nigga, what? Like, nigga, we just got busted on. Nigga, what you mean? Like, fuck that bitch, nigga. So I'm getting on Cuz, and I don't know what he said, bro. He said something aggressive, like basically like, nigga, shit. I'm in so many words, like, I don't give a fuck about none of that. I was trying to holler at this bitch. And he said it with, you know, a little something in his chest. I told y'all, homie, if you talk aggressive to me, close to me, I'm gonna get off on you. That's not no tough guy shit. I don't know what your intentions are. You in swinging range. You too aggressive for me. I get nervous, nigga. I told you, like 3 strikes. Why you little homie on stuck? I'm tired of this shit, nigga. Psh, fired on him. Knocked the nigga all into the wall. Tyrell like, oh, cuz, take that. Well, that's Baby Ty. Take that shit outside, bro. You know what I mean? Because, you know, his family and shit sleep. And I think his little sisters came out the room. They seen that shit. But anyways, he like, oh, you gonna fire on me? I'm like, nigga, bring your bitch ass outside. This the homie, but I'm mad, homie, because you playing with this shit, homie. I don't give a fuck what female walk past me, homie. In that moment, I'm not worried about that, homie. Unless she gonna take us to go slide on these niggas. Which that would have been dumb, but at that time, I'm 19 years old. I'm a young, dumb, retarded nigga. I'm off the drink. And my adrenaline pumping because niggas just got cracking on this. So I would have did some shit like that back then. But so I fire on Cuz. I'm like, nigga, bring your bitch ass outside. We go outside. Cuz ain't trying to get down. He just like, oh, nigga, I think you broke my jaw. Shut up, nigga. You said that perfectly fine. Cuz you could talk. But he kept holding his shit. He wasn't really trying to squabble. By this time, C Heck and Lil T-Rex pulled up, whatever. You know what I mean? And they just kind of like, what happened? And I explained what happened. And this weird ass nigga trying to holler at this bitch, whatever. And long story short, their response was more so like, nigga, you shouldn't have been lacking. Like, nigga, step your shit up. Nigga, what the fuck was you doing? Like, you know better than that. So, niggas ended up leaving or whatever the case is. And that was pretty much that, homie. I mean, it wasn't, but it was. You know what I mean? And I say this story to say, that's how fast things could go left when you live in this lifestyle, homie. We went from pooting and giggling. That's what we call it in the hood, pooting and giggling. That's like shooting the shit. You know what I mean? To the homie almost getting his head blown off. Like to where, nigga, he smelt the gunpowder. He was that close to it. You know what I mean? And you just got to give props to your opponents, homie, your opposition, homie. They try to do their thing. They get an E for effort. You know what I mean? Not for execution or exterminate, but for effort. They did their thing. They did what they were supposed to do, homie. We was the ones bullshitting, like I said. We standing out there in the hot area. This is a hot, dangerous part of town. The most dangerous part of town, homie. There are a lot of places in San Diego that you could duck off. Southeast is not one of them. You might find a street in somebody's hood to where you could duck off. And even still, shit, you never know. Nigga might be sliding through somebody's section and be like, man, I'm gonna go down this street. I ain't never been down this street before. You know, if you going down niggas' main blocks and you can't find nobody, you might just go down a random street, and that's when you might catch somebody. So we standing on one of the hottest intersections, 47th and Market, homie, with no blower at nighttime. Niggas banged on us, tagging on walls, trying to smoke some weed. Just a bunch of bullshit, homie. We was pretty much hand delivering ourselves to them niggas to get a stripe. But that's how fast things go left. And on top of that, you know, some niggas just ain't built for this, homie. Me and the homie still cool to this day, but he kind of faded off. He don't come around. He cool off that. And that might have been the beginning of it. You know what I mean? You got busted on. You wasn't trying to go back and do nothing. And then you wasn't trying to squabble up after I put them balls on you. The other nigga faded off into the sunset too shortly after that. You know what I'm saying? And this life ain't no joke. It ain't no game, homie. I know y'all see videos and niggas talking about ops and pulling out sticks and flashing money and all that. Man, that shit is a facade, homie. You can and will get hurt in this lifestyle, homie. So you should probably think twice. You should probably not do it. If you do it, you should probably try to be smart about it. And even if you try to be smart about it, homie, just know that your day can come. And shit, you got to take it as it come, homie. Or go sit back on the bench. The field is for starters, homie. You know what I'm saying? But that's my story for the day. I just want to hit y'all with something else. Like I said, man, I might drop the other conversation real soon. The other one's still doing kind of good, so I don't want to step on it. But maybe by Friday, I might drop the other one. I might even drop it tomorrow, or I might give y'all another story tomorrow. Depends on how I'm feeling. But this your friend from that chunky end, hoodie from the hood. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments. Do y'all have any similar stories? I'm quite sure y'all do if y'all was outside. I already know the weirdos gonna come and they got all kind of critiques, and fuck them. Real niggas, leave me a comment below. I'm out.